morning. We are headed to work, day 2 of our classroom setup, and today is going to be a crazy day. I can already tell. My car is completely full with all my stuff, and I really thought that I only had a little bit of stuff to bring today, but it turns out I had way more than I thought. So my job called me because I think I mentioned this in a previous vlog that in Texas, students are not successful and do not pass the STAR test, then they get a chance to take it again. If they don't pass that one, then they have to take summer school and take it again. And then if they don't pass that one, then you come back, you meet in the summer, and you talk about whether the students are going to pass or fail. I was a 5th grade teacher last year, and I met with parents and the assistant principal and counselors, and we met with the parents to discuss the results. And so today is the day where the state has told us that we need to meet with parents whose students did not pass in summer school and tell them about what's going to happen with them next year. So I was asked to come to the meeting at the previous meeting by one of our administrators. However, another administrator who is still an administrator this coming school year texted me and asked me if I would be part of that meeting. And I was kind of thinking, well, I'm already going to be part of the meeting, but maybe because the old administrator asked me that people don't know about what's going on. So I was like, yes, I'll be there. And so that administrator said, okay, well, I will let you know. So I'm thinking you're going to let me know something, like let me know if you still need me, let me know if whatever, you're going to let me know something. And I never got told anything else about that. So yesterday I went to work, started setting up my classroom. MJ was with me. Today I'm going into my room to set up my classroom. I'm looking a hot mess, and then I get a text from that previous administrator, and she asked, am I coming? And I was like, what? Because if I was coming, I would have been there already. And I was like, I got this other message, and so, I don't know. So now I've just been a little thrown because I just don't even understand what's going on. And then I had a phone conference that I'm supposed to have like right now, but I had to let that person know. I asked if I could do it about 30 minutes later. So my morning is just off, and then I'm supposed to leave work early and take care of some other business, but I'm just like, I don't know how I feel right now. So I'll let y'all know when we get to work. Came in this morning, my fabric kept falling off of this, so I'm just going to hot glue the fabric because I guess the adhesive is just not strong enough. The mess you see behind me is my room, and I just wanted to share some things that I got. So I picked up, this was at Walmart, I picked up this money jar because I wasn't sure if we had manipulatives, and I know 2nd graders deal with money. So I do actually have manipulatives already, so I think I'm gonna take this back. I think I picked up 5, maybe 3, I don't know, containers of markers, just because I do love Crayola. It's always funny to see preferred by teachers, because that is actually true. This teacher prefers Crayola. I got some duct tape because I put this on my rugs. I did cut my big old rug up, so I use it to trim the outside. And then I did get some masking tape to put on my board. From Dollar Tree, I picked up their tape because I was thinking about using this, but I might just take this back because I prefer the duct tape brand. And then this is kind of small, so I use this to like separate my board into different sections. Then I got this because I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to use the big humongous card hanger, or if I'm just going to use a retractable card holder like this. Then I got this little solar swinging koala just because y'all know my infatuation with koalas, and so I could not resist. I don't have any windows or anything in my room, so it's not going to move, but I still think it's cute. I also picked up these cones. I was kind of torn because my group station rotation, these things that I showed y'all in my other haul video, are green, blue, pink, and orange. So I got this one as well, and I was kind of thinking about doing like a little friendly competition about which group did the best each day, and that group could just have this cone. But I think I'll just put these out. I'm trying to do a whole lot of little motivational things with my students. I always do that, but I might just put this on a student's desk if they are working independently really well. So it says, well done, great job, you're terrific, and awesome. I also picked up command hanging things. I'm trying to figure out how to hang this thing that I'm going to hang in my room. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to use it and I'll show y'all that later. And then I got this set of command hooks because I went to Walmart and I tried to find the magnetic curtain rod, but I couldn't find it, and so I just had a rod at home. I'm trying to look for it. Okay, so I had a rod at home that I wasn't using anymore, and so I'm just gonna put these on my board and sit this rod on top of it for my anchor charts. And then I picked up 15 of these containers that I'm going to use for my manipulatives, and I'm going to go ahead and utilize those Target labels that I got. And it's kind of embarrassing, but like for these 3 years I have just kept my manipulatives just in my cabinet, and so whenever I need some manipulatives, I'll just take them out like a couple days before in the big old gallon bags that they have. But this year I'm trying to do better, especially because I have primary students. I want my manipulatives to be out on display all the time, so that's why I had that whole little section for my small group activities and manipulatives and all that stuff. We are getting ready to leave, and do I feel as accomplished as I wanted to be today? Not really, but a whole lot happened this morning, and so I feel like my mind was pretty divided while I was in here. So I got a little bit done, so I'm going to celebrate the successes. I've put up this bulletin board background, so I do have to put the border around the edges. I changed the chairs that were right here for stools, and then I placed a stool at one of each of these tables. My benches are good. I feel like I want to like put some ribbon on top of here, like underneath here, and then tie it to the bottom. So I might do that when I come back next week, but I feel like I like it. I think I might put like some Mod Podge on the stools because the spray paint today, it transferred when I was touching it. Okay, maybe it just wasn't dry or something, because right now it's not coming off. This is my turn-in drawer right there. MJ finished up my toolbox there, and I think that's pretty much it. This is my green screen, and I did go get another lime green poster yesterday because I had messed this one up. So this is like, I think this thing like helps keep the room cold or hot or whatever, so I just didn't want to cover it up. So I just put a command hook and some Velcro right here so that when I'm using the green screen, I can just push it down and it'll be a full green screen. And then when it's not in use, I can take it off and just hook it on the command strip and keep it out of the way. I felt like that was just something I needed to do for some reason. I don't know. But other than that, I kind of really didn't do anything. So I don't think I was mentally here. Oh, I did bring in my mailbox, so that's something else that I did. So my mailbox is over here, and I will put my pencil sharpener right here so that students can just sharpen it in the morning or so. This is kind of cool. Two of my students gave me this like separately. So one student gave me this little container here, and then another student gave me this, one of my 5th graders, for Teacher Appreciation Week. So I know that both of them have siblings here that are younger, and so I think that if they see this, they might be happy. I don't know, they might not even remember getting it. And then I do have my little Smarty Beads container over here that I need to make a label for. I will be uploading day 3 soon, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. And also, if you have not watched day 1, go ahead and look at that. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope it helps some of you out. Bye!